Now time for Legion Baseball on this Nebraska Rural Radio Association station. Be sure to thank all the sponsors who help bring you this broadcast. Now, let's send it to the field.
Good afternoon. You're listening to Legion Baseball here on 104.9 Max Country and Strive TV, brought to you by Jansen Ford of York, Edgewater Insurance in Osceola, and Shelby and Patina Studios. My name is Parker Cyza, joined alongside Noah Boyd. We are live in Shelby as we are about to get the seniors game started. The SOS Rebels Juniors from Shelby, Osceola, and Stromsburg beat the York Cornerstone Juniors a little bit ago, 8-0, and now the seniors are in action. And the first pitch underway here from Shelby. As here at the mound for SOS is Wyatt Urban, and this already a line right over on the left field line. So a base hit quickly here for York, and Noah Jones getting things started right off the bat to lead this off here with a single. And so one on, nobody out here in the top of the first inning. This is the seniors game here today. SOS, the Rebels seniors, made the state tournament last year in Palmer. Won a few games there in Palmer. And brought back a lot of talent from that team last season. And another thing here, so did York. York brought a lot back from last year. Noah Jones was on the seniors roster, and so was the second batter here, Trey Richards. Garrett Bonnell is batting third in the lineup. Trevor Vadichka, Isaac Stark, Parker Anderson, Carter Kolota, Cam Logston, and Dakota Brown. Got a steal attempt, and the runner is going to be safe over there at first base. That is Noah Jones taken off from first over to second and getting in there safely. And so runner on second and nobody out, and the runner over there calls a quick time, maybe getting some dust out of the eye there, it appears.
Yeah. It looks like York's already coming out hot, starting off really aggressive, like stealing the bag right away.
Looking at the field here for SOS as Urban pitches this one inside for a strike. Urban, the pitcher, the catcher is Grady Belt. And at first base for the SOS team is Batenhorst. Connor Batenhorst. Second base is McHotzen. Third base, Shaden Lundstrom. Shortstop, Kobe Urkoski. The center fielder, Colin Wingard. Left fielder, Colin Wingard. Center fielder, Pierce Branting. And the right fielder is Leighton Nuttleman. And the batter here for SOS is Trey Richards. He has a 2-2 count after a couple pitches there. Runner on second base, nobody out. The 2-2 goes high and past the catcher Belt. And that will send Jones there to third base. So still no outs. Now a runner on third here. Good start to the game if you're York. This is a 7-inning contest and the first contest of the year between York and SOS. These teams certainly familiar with each other. And a walk here on the full count. Wingard low on that pitch, and that's going to walk Richard. And so now 2 on, runners on the corners, and nobody out. That's going to bring up Garrett Bonnell. Who is the catcher today for the York Senior Kings. As York is going to move a runner from first to second right there. That's Trey Richards stealing. 2 stolen bases so far for York here at the top of the first. And threatening. A pitch in there for a strike. Now 1-1. Inside, rather, that pitch was, and so 1-1. Foul ball there. Just hit below the bat, or on the bottom part of the bat. 1-2. Couldn't ask for a better start if you're York, though.
Yeah, they have a really good chance here to drive in a couple runs
to Garrett Bonnell. Bonnell on a 1-2 will hit this one foul again. Brian Bonnell, the team's manager, is the third base coach over there as well. On the 1-2, this pitch up high for a ball, and the count is even at 2 apiece. Wyatt Urban delivers this one low, hits the dirt, and we've got a full count here, 3-2. SOS, according to the lineup card here, a lot more loaded team-wise than York. York has a couple of subs here to bring in, but SOS almost has about 9 more guys they can use here, including some of the juniors. York possibly the same way, but 3-2, still the count here. It's a foul ball.
Yeah, we're looking into the dugout. You see a couple of those junior guys in there still.
You can see them check in, yeah. Here's Urban, and Bonnell is going to rip one into left and center, right in the gap. And that's going to go down as a base hit, and we'll bring in 2 runs. Bonnell is going to get to first after the relay got past the shortstop, or he's going to get to second, rather. So that's a double for Bonnell. And he brings home Jones and Richard for the first 2 runs of this game in the top of the first inning. York Cornerstone strikes first. And now that will bring up Trevor Vadichka. Shortstop. Go ahead.
Looks like they're going to have a pinch runner in for the catcher. That looks like number 20.
Keenan Dirks, I believe, or yep.
Yeah, he was the third baseman
right.
during that juniors game earlier. So good to see some of these juniors getting a chance to come out here with the seniors.
Wind certainly has picked up here in the last few minutes, it feels like. It's been anywhere from almost no wind to a steady 15-mile-per-hour breeze. Sometimes papers are flying over if it's getting a little over 15 or 20, but still a really nice day here in Shelby. The opening day of the Legion baseball season for these 2 teams.
The shortstop up to bat right now has some interesting batting gloves on, if you can tell. They're guarding gloves.
Yeah, it almost looks like Gardner glove.
Yeah.
Is that what those are?
Yeah.
I like it.
I never tried to use them because I never thought about it, but I've always seen some guys use them.
Yeah, that was off the bottom
knob.
of the bat right there. For a second, somebody for York thought there was a hit ball, but now the umpires will get together to talk about it. So, yeah, the batter here, Trevor Vadichka, has a 1-2 count. If that ball stays foul. Yep. Must have hit off the handle. He's trying to get out of the way, and the ball looked like, from our vantage point, hit him, but obviously if that hit any part of the bat, it's a foul. Runners on second base, nobody out for York Cornerstone. Urban at the mound here for SOS. Swing and a miss there for the strikeout. First one of the game for Urban, and the first out as well. And so for the Kings, that will bring up Isaac Stark, the center fielder.
SOS wearing those the same uniforms as the juniors, the black and purple with the purple pinstripes, and the York Cornerstone Kings wearing gray bottoms, blue tops, not like the juniors game where they were wearing their white and blue pinstripes.
First pitch here to start, or second pitch rather, is a ball. It's 1-1.
It's more like your more traditional away uniforms.
Yep. And Stark has to get out of the way of that pitch. Ducks low as it doesn't find the zone. 2-1. 1 out and a runner on second. York Cornerstone seniors already 2 runs here in the top of the first. Stark is going to get walked as that pitch is high on the 3-1. Now a runner on first and second, with the next batter here being Parker Anderson, the second baseman. But a mound visit here for SOS. Rodriguez out there as they're trying to talk some things over. Thank our sponsors here for Legion Baseball on 104.9 Max Country and Strive TV, Lavander's Body Shop, Otapol Insurance, Jones Group in York, Grand Central Foods, and King's Glass. Along with our title sponsors for today, Jansen Ford of York, Edgewater Insurance in Osceola and Shelby, and Patina Studios. This is now Parker Anderson back up after the quick visit there at the mound, or the infield for the SOS seniors. 1 out and 2 on, first and second. Urban the pitch. This one a fastball, but low for a 1-0 count.
That wind really picked up here. It's like blowing back at us now.
Yep. Almost felt like it switched a little bit too, starting to come a little more from the north. As here's a passed ball. Goes past Belt for the second time today, and he's able to track it down right on the first base line. But 2 runners advance to second and third. So York in striking distance again. Swing and a miss there. Should even up the count here at 2. Oh, pardon. 2-1. Quite even yet. Urban the delivery, and Anderson swings at that one again. That one was low. Took that one. Now it's 2-2. Carter Kolota, the first baseman, would be up next for York. On the 2-2, this pitch outside the zone, now 3-2. Urban on the full count. This one foul tipped to the backstop that will stay 3-2. Now you got kind of like a chess match going on, right, between the pitcher and the batter.
Yeah, you do. It's a pretty good battle here, so we'll see who can come up.
Urban, the pitch in, not going to find the zone. It is going to be a walk here for York, and they load the bases here in the top of the first inning. 1 out. And now it will be Carter Kolota coming up to bat.
The pitcher's just struggling to find the zone here early, but it's not bad if he can get out of here with only giving up 2 runs.
Here's Urban. This one a grounder right to third. Lundstrom right there for the grab. And he tags the runner out at third. And another run comes home for York. I believe that was the pinch runner, Dirks, with the 3rd run of the game for York. Lundstrom gets the second out there at third as the grounder went right to him. And now York has runners on first and second, with 2 outs, and up is Cam Logston. This is already the 8th hitter this inning for York. Could not ask for a better start if you're the Cornerstone seniors.
No, yeah, this is a great start to the game for them.
That's Urban. This one, nice pitch there inside the zone for a strike. Makes it 0-2. After the first pitch was swung on. So now Logston, 2 outs in the inning. Runners on first and second, and an 0-2 count. Swings and foul tips this one. Dribbles behind him. So it will be still 0-2. the 0-2 up high for ball one. Dakota Brown is the 9th hitter in the lineup for York. As now this one is going to be hit in the gap between first and second. A grounder. That's going to score 1 run. The runner from second coming home. And the runner at third will stay there. So York, another run here in the top of the first. As it's Trevor Vidichka. Nope, excuse me. It's Parker Anderson getting home there from second base. And the RBI from Logston. That will bring up the 9th hitter, Dakota Brown. Throw over attempt there at third base, but the runner stays safe.
Well, what they were trying to do there, they must have thought that Anderson had not touched third on that. Just trying to see if he did or not.
Coach wants a time here for SOS. Nope, not going to get it. And so the umpire and the coach having a quick combo. We'll get back to play though, 4-0. York Seniors leading over SOS, top of the first. Runners on first and third for York. And the batter, Dakota Brown, looks at that first pitch ball, 1-0.
I mean, you'd like to see it from the bottom of your order. They're getting some hits, getting on base. We'll see if number 9 hole can get on. It's always good when the bottom of your order is doing good.
The 1-0 pitch by Urban in the dirt. Now 2-0.
And we were just talking about how it was so nice and calm, and that wind is really
now it's starting to get a little chilly. Swing and a miss there for Brown on the 2-0. That makes it 2-1. And we're also, as you said back in the juniors game, we're in this tree house, right? So and we're also in the shade, so it makes it a little bit colder. Runner from first is going to go to second for York, and now the runner from third is going to steal home. He slides in there, and York gets another one. Stealing from third, and then now the runner from second goes to third, and so right there, some base running for York, and it's showing out pretty well here in the top of the first. So we had, I believe, Kalota came in there, right, from third.
Yep, Kalota scored on that, and Loganstone moved to third on the pass ball.
Certainly something you want to watch if you are the pitcher when you have runners on first and third. The runner from first goes to second. Obviously, that runner from third could strike too and try to get home. And that's what happened there.
Yeah. So if you're the pitcher, you definitely don't want to have any more overthrows or pass balls or anything like that. Just anything you've given up 5 runs this inning. You really want to minimize the damage that's going to happen. Instead of 7 or 8 runs in the inning, make it stay at 5 or 6.
Dakota Brown just foul tipped one a moment ago, and so the count stays at 2-2. Again, a runner on third here waiting to get home. Nobody else on for York. 2 outs. Feels like Brown's been at this at-bat for a little while now.
And good for York. I mean, this is their 9 hole. They've batted through the order.
Brown will swing and miss to end the inning, and a strikeout there for Urban, his second one of the inning. But he does give up 5 runs, and the first 3 batters for York, Jones, Richard, and Bonnell all scored, and they are due up next in the second inning. But SOS will have a chance in the bottom of the first when we come back here on Strive TV and 104.9 Max Country.
Osceola has been serving Nebraska for more than 60 years. Edgewater Insurance is an independent insurance agency that can provide individually tailored and cost-effective policies and plans for individuals, business owners, farmers, or groups. Their agents are dedicated to their clients and provide honest, prompt, and excellent service to their clients. Provide yourself, your family, and your livelihood with the best insurance coverage to fit your needs. Contact Edgewater Insurance in Shelby or Osceola and let one of their agents customize your policy.
Trey Richards will start at pitcher here for York. First game of the season. Behind the plate in the catcher's spot will be Garrett Bonnell. At first base, Carter Kolota. Second base is Parker Anderson. Third base, Noah Jones. Shortstop, Trevor Vodichka. The left fielder, Cam Logston. Center fielder, Isaac Stark. And the right fielder is Dakota Brown. And leading off here for SOS, Shaden Lundstrom. Mick Hotzen on deck, Grady Belt in the hole. First three batters here for SOS. Orby Urkoski, Pierce Branting, Wyatt Urban, Colin Wingard, Connor Batenhorst, and Leighton Nuttleman round out the batting order for SOS. They trail by 5 runs here. What do you got to do after you give up, 5 in the top of the first? You obviously want to put some runs on the board here to answer your opponent.
You don't want to have you don't want to have your heads down at all. I mean, that's not going to help you at all. If you just got to try to get it close, make it back to a 1-run game. Even you aren't going to get all 5 back. You could, but you're not going to get it all back in 1 inning. Focus on getting 1 or 2 this inning, holding them to nothing the next. 2 more the next one. Next thing you know, you're tied back up. It's a 0-0 ball game.
We are ready to go here in the bottom of the first with Shaden Lundstrom at the plate. First one is going to head into right field, and it'll go right on the line. Lundstrom can get extra bases here as the right fielder grabs it. He's rounding second. Gets the relay over to the second baseman and slides into third base with a leadoff triple here on the first pitch for SOS in the bottom of the first. Shaden Lundstrom. Good athlete, good basketball player. For sure, for Shelby Rising City, and obviously a good hit out there into the outfield.
That's exactly what you want to start it off when you're down 5-0.
Last year for SOS, Lundstrom recorded 38 hits and had a 447 batting average. Pretty good. Now the next batter here for SOS is Mick Hotzen, the second baseman. First pitch was a ball. The second pitch, you may have heard, fouled back. As contact was made, and now it's 1-1. Will watch this pitch go below. And now the count 2-1. This pitch up high for Hotzen. Richard now down 2-1 in the count. This one goes low and a walk. So now, nobody out. Runners on first and third. Here for SOS, good start to their first inning at the plate. Grady Belt up to bat, the catcher. Last season, Grady Belt, .326 batting average. 31 hits for SOS. Mound visit here for the infield. For York as they talk some things over there. Now get back to their positions. Coach Tony Belt talking to the team now, to his base runners. Nobody out, runners on first and third here for the Senior Rebels. Grady Belt at the plate. Richard the pitch. And that one will slide out for a ball. Like he's trying to put some kind of bunt down there. Runner's going to go from first to second now and hit ball. Hit by pitch, I mean. So Belt's going to get to first. That will now load the bases. Bases loaded here for SOS, just what they wanted to see after giving up 5 runs to York in the top of the first.
Yeah, it looks good for them. I mean, York started off, their first 3 batters got on base. SOS, first 3 batters get on base.
Koski now up here for SOS. The 4th hitter in the lineup. First 3 got on base here, and Urkoski is going to get this one right to the first baseman. He throws to first for the out, or rather throws to home for the out. So Lundstrom obviously had to go with the bases loaded. And heads up play there. Kalota saving a run, throws it over to the catcher for the first out. However, that runner there is safe at first. Urkoski could not drive in the RBI. And it stays scoreless.
Yeah, that was a smart play,
Pretty
though,
smart,
by the first baseman there. Keeping it, I mean, you're up 5-0, but still a good, smart heads-up play.
Keep a run off the board. Richard, the pitch to the next batter. This is Pierce Branting.
And I don't know
Center
if we
fielder.
even gave any credit to the catcher on that play. He was able to scoop the ball there. And, I mean, if he misses that, you're scoring. He scores no matter what.
Now the runner trying to get from third, but he's back on the base in time. Count 0-2 here to Branting. Wyatt Urban, the pitcher, up next for SOS. Richard throws this one low in the zone, and the count will go to 1-2. Bases loaded, 1 out. Richard at the mound, Branting at the plate. Richard tosses it. Off speed, can't find the zone. Now it's 2-2. Richard, the pitch. This one hit high in the air, right toward the shortstop, and they make the grab there for the second out. Pop fly straight up to short, and that's Trevor Vidichka who makes the grab there for York Cornerstone. Now 2 outs here in the inning, and if the York Cornerstone Kings were to hold SOS scoreless, that'd be pretty big, given how this one started. Richard will throw this pitch too low, fastball out of the zone. Now it's 1-0 here to the batter, Wyatt Urban. Next pitch gets in there for a strike. Now 1-1. Urban makes contact. This one in foul territory. And it hits the ground. So that'll make the count 1-2. was hit toward right field. About 10 feet inside or outside the foul line. 1-2. And the pitch from Richard. This one's a grounder. That gets between the bases, and SOS will score a couple of runs. Throw over to third is not in time. Runner safe at third. And SOS is going to bring in 2 runs there. Hotzen comes to home, and so does Grady Bell. Or the pinch runner for Grady Bell, rather. So now 5-2 with 2 outs. And there will be runners on second and at third for SOS. Right there, Urban with a big-time grounder right past second base.
Get the head coach for York coming out, trying to just get a better explanation on that was a pretty close play.
Yeah, it was.
At third there. It was a good throw by the center fielder. It's close enough to come and talk, to have the umpires talk about it. See if someone saw a little bit better angle.
Yep. Umpires are going to get together and say safe. Yeah, but, you know, worth a chat, right?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt you if they say no. Only does you good if they say yes.
So now that'll bring up Colin Wingard, the 7th hitter in the lineup, and the left fielder. Was on this seniors team last year for SOS. First pitch he sees from Richard, and this at-bat is a ball, 1-0. Richard on the delivery, swing and a miss again by Wingard. Or right there by Wingard, I should say. And that will make it 1-1. Runners on second and third, 2 outs, and Wingard's going to get hit in the back. So that will load up the bases, bottom of the first inning. 2 runs already put on by the Rebels. The York Cornerstone Kings, they put up 5 in the top of the first. Good shot into the outfield here could tie things up.
Yeah, just like what we were talking about before, they just needed to get a couple here, a couple there, and they have a chance to get it all back here.
This is Connor Batenhorst, the first baseman. Richard here at the mound. First pitch for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss there. Count now 1-1. Good pitch there by Richard. It's still the first. 2 outs. Bases loaded. This one, foul ball, right over us, pretty much.
We gotta watch out with the lefty batter
here. That's right.
We haven't really had to worry about that this whole game, with most of the batters being right-handed. But the spread's coming at us a little bit more.
And on the 1-2, this one will miss. I believe now 2-2. Scoreboard a little behind. There's another one right over our heads. You're right, we got to watch out.
Yeah. I mean, if we catch a ball, though, can we take it and get 50 cents?
I think so. I think that's how that works. Stays 1-2 after that foul ball. Nothing there. Well, no swing there for Batenhorst. And that will be a ball, 2-2.
The umpire seems to be working a real tight zone.
Strikeout right there. Richard on the very next pitch will throw one in the zone. Batenhorst was looking, and that's going to end the inning. SOS puts up 2 runs, cuts into the York Cornerstone senior lead, and And it is 5-2 as we head to the second inning and the top of the order. Up for York, they went through 9 batters in the last inning. It will be the top of the lineup with Noah Jones. Up next, you're listening to Legion Baseball on Max Country and Strive TV.
North Printing and Office Supply. New name, same people, and same great service and products since 1969. Good luck to all area athletes.
Accidents happen by chance, not by choice, but you do have a choice where to have your damaged vehicle repaired, and that choice is Autocraft Collision and Graphics in York. It's your vehicle, it's your choice.
Dan's Construction of York will custom design your commercial building project or your farm buildings. Call Dan at 362-6754.
If you're looking for a step beyond the ordinary in all of life's important moments, call Peterson's Pedal Company in York. Whatever the occasion, let their flowers make it special. It's Peterson's Pedal Company.
Get your car or truck repaired right the first time at Levan's Body Shops in Grand Island, Hastings, St. Paul, North Platte, Kearney, York, Omaha, and their newest location in Seward.
Arby's believes you have to work hard, dream big, play fair, have fun, and get it done. Follow that plan and you'll make a difference. For all your office needs, think Eeks Office Solutions. Whether it's copier and printers, office supplies, furniture, or janitorial products, Eeks has you covered.
We the People Fencing of York specializes in fencing, concrete, and excavation. Quality, professional, and prompt work guaranteed. Call for estimates 402-710-0283.
Aurora Co-op is your go-to resource for better information, better products, and better services. And they're also a proud supporter of area athletes. Check them out at auroracoop.com.
Welcome back to the baseball field here in Shelby. This is the opening day for the York Cornerstone Kings and the SOS Senior Rebels. The juniors played earlier. It was an 8-0 win for SOS. So they start the season 1-0. And now, after one inning of play, a lot of offense here, Noah, as it's 5-2. York Cornerstone Kings, the seniors leading SOS, and now back up here in the top of the first, or top of the second.
Yeah, it's a lot more scoring on both sides than the start of the juniors game. So it'll be exciting, especially since we're right back at the top of the order for the second inning.
Noah Jones here up to bat. He reached base on a single and scored a run back in that first inning.
Yeah, they have some speed at the top of their order. I mean, Jones got on, immediately stole base. Richard got on, immediately stole base.
Now Jones here with a 1-2 as this next pitch low in the zone, but a strike. Jones again. Swing and miss, and that's going to be a strikeout. Right there, and Wyatt Urban strikes out his third batter of the game, and his second straight one. Ended the first inning with a strikeout. And so now it's Trey Richards up for York. Reached base on a walk back in the first inning. First pitch, he made contact with it, hit it foul, and so it's 0-1. And Urban will pitch the 0-1. This one finds the zone. Kind of broke in there in the bottom part, and now 0-2. Urban on the 0-2. This one with some speed, swing and a miss. How about that speed on that pitch? Looked like a little high in the zone, but then Richards swung at it. So back-to-back strikeouts.
Completely different inning for the pitcher. I mean, the first inning, first two batters got on base, scored. This inning, he seems to kind of settle down a little bit.
And threw another strike right there to Garrett Bonnell.
He has a chance to strike out the side here.
Bonnell also singled back in the first and gets ahead, but right to the second baseman. He makes the grab after a little fumble, but then throws it to first for the out. 1-2-3 inning. After 5 runs for York in the first inning, they get none on and are scoreless here in the second. We're to the bottom of the second right after this on Strive TV and Max Country.
It's the weekend. Do you know where your kids are? The dangers of alcohol, marijuana, and other controlled substances are bad enough. They become even worse when teens get behind the wheel or catch a ride with an impaired driver. Parents, it's time to start what could be a life-saving conversation with your kids about the dangers of underage drinking and drug use. Learn more at coalitionrx.org. Paid for by federal grant dollars through Nebraska DHHS and Region 6 Behavioral Healthcare. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Edgewater Insurance and Real Estate in Shelby and Osceola has been serving Nebraska for more than 60 years. Edgewater Insurance is an independent insurance agency that can provide individually tailored and cost-effective policies and plans for individuals, business owners, farmers, or groups. Their agents are dedicated to their clients and provide honest, prompt, and excellent service to their clients. Provide yourself, your family, and your livelihood with the best insurance coverage to fit your needs. Contact Edgewater Insurance in Shelby or Osceola and let one of their agents customize your policy.
When you're just getting started as an ag producer, it's important that you surround yourself with experienced professionals to help you along the way. That's exactly why you should choose Midwest Bank member FDIC.
McCormick's Heating and Air. We service all makes and models along with the best savings on filters. Turn to the experts. McCormick's Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 362-4156.
Extreme Automotive in York, providing personalized, honest service you can count on bumper to bumper. Good luck to all area athletes from Extreme Auto in York.
Clayton Nuttleman to lead off this bottom of the second inning for SOS. Lefty batter here as it's Stromsburg, Osceola, and Shelby team trying to cut into the York Cornerstone lead. York, no runs, no hits, back in the top of the second. And Nuttleman, the first pitch, swing and a miss. This one popped up straight over us here at the tree stand. And that will be 0-2. No net, too, by the way. So head on a swivel.
We are, we're taking on anything like that one.
Like that. Yeah, right.
Jeez. We're gonna get
We're
hit
good.
by something.
We're all right. No,
I
we're
should have
all
brought my glove today. I thought I retired it, but I might have to bring it back out if we ever come back here.
0-2 to Nuttleman. Richard with the pitch. We're ready here, too. And that's gonna miss for a ball. Now 1-2.
See, there's so much more lefties on the seniors team, so we actually have to worry about this now.
Yep. Richard, the pitch on the 1-2, swing and a miss, but drop ball, wait.
Calling it a foul ball.
Calling it a foul, yeah, must have tipped it with the handle of the bat or something.
Barely.
Top of the order for SOS on deck with Shaden Lundstrom, Mick Hosen coming up. This is the 9th hitter for the Rebels. Richard, the pitch, down low in the dirt, now 2-2. Nuttleman waiting for it. This one gonna ground right back to the pitcher, Richard, and he makes the play over to Colota at first for the first out.
Nice and easy 1-3 put out.
And that's Shaden Lundstrom back up here for SOS. First pitch he saw back in the bottom of the first inning was a triple. See if he can duplicate something like that. Richard will throw it in the zone for a strike. Lundstrom watches it, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pieced up that ball that he hit for a triple down the right field line.
Sounded really good.
It did.
Cracked. And this one's going to be outside for Richard. Now 1-1.
You know, it doesn't sound as good as it comes off of a wood bat, but like in the majors, but some of these metal bats do sound pretty good.
That pitch low. 2-1. So you like the sound of a wood bat more than a metal bat?
I think
you're gonna go.
I would think almost as we have everything
papers
flying around
now.
here.
Yeah. Here's There's a grounder right on the line. It's going to stay fair. How about that? Shaden Lundstrom thought that one was going to end up foul, but it doesn't. Fair ball, and Lundstrom 2 for 2 to start this game.
Got a single, a triple in the first 2 innings.
Good start, yeah.
With how the wind's been, who knows? It might start blowing out and have a chance for a home run.
So the next batter up here is Grady Belt, or excuse me, Mick Hotzen. Belt on deck. Hotzen, first pitch, a ball, 1-0.
But yeah, I don't know, I like the wood bat sound a little bit more. There's something different when you hear the crack of a wood bat than like the ping of a metal bat.
Runner's going to go from first to second. That's Lundstrom. He slides in there. I think the throw was too late. It was. So Lundstrom is going to be safe. But after that strike, it is 1-1 here to Mick Hotzen. Hotzen, the right-hander. Swing at this one. It's going to be fouled back into the park area, behind the parking lot, and then an area of green grass where a lot of these foul balls wind up. Luckily, haven't had too many. I haven't seen a ball hit a car yet, at least, right?
Not
Knock on
yet.
wood.
Yeah.
Here's Hotzen again, waiting for the pitch. This one can't find the zone. Richard now has the count at 2-2.
I mean, we're still waiting for one to go into the pool here today.
Yeah.
It's not the best day to be out in the pool, though.
No.
Especially with this wind.
Yeah, it's a little chilly. But a perfect day for baseball. Couldn't ask for better. This one is going to be lined toward that swimming pool beyond the right field foul line. And it will be foul.
Grady, they're getting closer.
Yeah, yep.
Grady.
2-2. And Hotzen. Lundstrom trying to run over there at second. Ball goes past the second baseman. Lundstrom doesn't have time, though,
Shortstop
to get over to third.
Made a really good play right there just to kind of deke out the runner there. Hold the glove on him, make sure he thinks that the ball's there.
And so, still 2-2. With one out and a runner on second. This one will be fouled straight back as well. So Hotzen keeps it alive there with a couple foul balls. Lundstrom on second base for SOS, and that is going to hit the batter.
Nope.
No?
He's out. He leaned into it.
Leaned into it. There you go.
That is one of the big rules in Legion and high school baseball, that if you lean into the pitch, it's a strike.
And on that 2 strikes right there, that means strike out for the second out. And now Coach Belt wants a conversation to just get an official rule. Umpire from home, behind home plate, comes over there to explain. Yep.
If you're the batter in that situation, it's like a lose-lose. You get hit and you end up striking out. So
now Grady Belt up to the plate. Belt got on with.
He got hit by a pitch last time.
Yeah, and there's Lundstrom again trying to steal over to third. He's at second with 2 outs. And I believe there was a throw over there. First, it wasn't caught, but Lundstrom is going to stay at second. As then York grabbed the ball. So, again, 2 outs here for SOS. Bottom of the second. York leads the game 5-2. This pitch low, and the count will be 1-0. I'd like to thank our sponsors here for Legion Baseball today on Max Country and Strive TV. Jansen Ford of York, Edgewater Insurance in Osceola and Shelby, and Patina Studios. Bell hit by this pitch right in the back. That's 2 for him here in the first 2 innings. And they're going to bring on a courtesy runner as well for SOS, bringing out number 7. That's Isaiah Zelazny going out there. Zelazny's got speed, that's for sure. 3, 100, 200, I believe 4x4, Osceola 4x4 team that he anchored. And I want to say the 400 too, but
unfortunately we don't get to see the speed here though with the guy at second.
True.
That'd be kind of cool to see it.
Richard, and here's a big hit out in the outfield towards second, or rather center fielder out there to make the catch to end the inning. And Isaac Stark had to go way back and grab that one right near the wall. Big hit there by SOS, but that will end the inning. They were threatening there for sure, but no runs after a couple of hits. And after 2 innings of play, York Cornerstone leads 5-2 over SOS. We'll be right back after this on Max Country and Strive TV.
Let's do it. Let's get away. Let's go outside, cast a line, and reel in good times with our family and friends. Get a little peace, quiet, and relaxation. And make some memories that will last a lifetime. Let's do it. Let's Fish Nebraska. Start planning your fishing trip today at letsfishnebraska.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks. Aired with Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
See Kopsa Odie and Associates for tax planning, consultation, and preparation. Let them help you with account services, financial analysis, or estate and succession planning. That's Kopsa Odie and Associates in York.
Live and local. Make Cool Radio and Max Country your stations for coverage of area sports this season.
G-Force Car Wash offers 4 convenient locations and a variety of services including touchless and soft touch automatic washes, self-service bays, and free vacuums.
Get big-time savings in small-town service at Jansen Ford of York.
Jansen Ford of York. Whether you're planning a family road trip or looking for a better ride to get you back and forth to school or work, you should check out Jansen Ford of York first. Cars, trucks, SUVs, and more. They will find it, and they will get you on the road with your new ride. With 8 locations, they can find the vehicle you want. For new or previously enjoyed vehicles, Jansen Ford of York is here for you. Stop in just south of York on 81. Call or see their inventory online at jansenfordyork.com.
Parker Cyza and Noah Boyd back with you from Shelby. It is York and SOS. Legion Baseball, the first games of the season for both of these teams, although they're very used to each other over the past few years. But perfect day for the opening day of Legion Baseball here on this Sunday. Mid-60s temperature, a little bit of wind. It's affecting us probably more than the players out there, but yeah, great day for the fans who came out here as well. And it is York here leading 5-2. The York senior team, and first pitch there, contact right to the shortstop, and then the play made over there at first base. And that was Trevor Vadichka right there with the grounder. I want to say Koski right there, the short, caught that and threw it right over to first, which is Batenhorst for the out. And now it is 1 gone here with Isaac Stark. First pitch he sees here at this at-bat is low, and the count will be 1-0. He had a pretty good catch there in the outfield to end that last inning.
Yeah, he did. See if he can't hit it in the gap out there in the outfield.
Pretty good gap between right and center.
We had a car scare there. It went under the car, though.
Urban.
When you've been injured or have had surgery, you'll likely need therapy. We recommend York Physical Therapy and York Physical Therapy.
Apologize for that. 1 and 2. And a start here at the plate. Urban, the pitcher for SOS, gonna deal this one. A lot of speed. foul tipped back, so the count will stay at 1-2.
Yeah, the laptop's a little touchy.
Stark gonna line this one straight back.
This is in the vicinity of the Max truck.
Max truck, right near that tank that you have. I mean, if folks know if they're in Shelby, driving right along the highway, big tank right by this park. Almost hit that thing. Count will be 1-2, but then very next pitch outside the zone for Urban, now 2-2. And Urban's gonna deliver, and a base hit out into the outfield. Isaac Stark, it's gonna go past the left fielder, so Stark's gonna get an extra base hit. He'll stop right there at second. And York, with one out, has a runner on second now. And stay in front of the ball.
Yeah,
right,
so
if you're out there in the outfield.
Yeah, scorebook-wise, we'll put that in as a single with an error with an E7.
So now runner on second here for York as Stark gets on with the double. Parker Anderson up to the plate. This pitch down low, it'll be ball one. Top of the third. And the second pitch for Urban. This at-bat still low, now 2-0. Anderson was walked in his last at-bat in the first inning. Did score a run as well, as Urban will deliver the fastball up high. Now 3-0.
Try to draw another walk here.
Well, we'll see. Urban going to try to work around this pitcher. That one low, though, and will be a walk. Ball misses the catcher. We've got Stark coming home. Play at the plate is in time for the out.
That is a tough call there.
Well, it was a ball four, right? It goes past the catcher, went to the backstop. Stark then came running around third base from second, slid home. Looked like the throw was in time, but certainly interesting play right there. What did you see?
From our vantage point, we have a really good view from the little tree house that we have here. So it's pretty easy for us to see it. It looked like he was out on the tag, but the head coach is out there talking to him, trying to get an explanation. Because it was close enough to try to get to see if it could be overturned, but this is Legion Baseball. We don't have instant replay or anything like that here. You have two umpires out there, so they try to do their best job at making calls how they see it.
They're going to call the runner out at home. That was Stark, and so no run put on the board by SOS or by York. Instead, there is 2 outs with a runner on first base. And the batter here for the Kings, number 9, Carter Colota. One and 0 to Colota. Second pitch he sees goes low as well, and for another ball, 2-0. Now Grady Belt go and hand a ball over to Urban. Two and 0 to Colota. And this one outside as well, 3-0. Two gone in the inning, 3-0. This pitch in there for a strike. Fastball finds it. will get a bat on the ball. Right to short. The throw from short to first is over the head of the first baseman. That's going to send a runner to third. And then Colota is going to slide into second. Right there. So the glove was made by the short over there for SOS, but the throw too tall.
It was a really good backhand play by him. Just the throw, as soon as it left his hand, you could see it sailing upwards.
So now it'll be 2 outs here for York, but they have runners on second and third.
Yeah, so we'll give that an E6 there, advancing the runners to second and third. Which gives York a really good opportunity here to score some more runs.
Up now is Cam Logston. Logston, I believe, he got a hit there in that first inning. Got on base, got all the way to third, did not tag home, but there as he sees this next pitch up high for ball 1, or for ball 2.
A little low there, but gets the call.
2-1.
Catchers are doing a really good job at bringing those pitches up.
Bond dealt some heat there. That one's going to be a strike. Now 2-2.
All 2s on the board.
And a swing and a miss. Wyatt Urban with the strikeout. And that will end the inning. So York leaves 2 runners on. Get a couple of hits, but it'll be 5-2. York Cornerstone as we go to the bottom of the third with SOS up to bat when we come back.
The count is full, bases loaded with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Play ball! At Patina Studios, we feel our customer experience is as important as this next pitch. We take pride in every aspect of our game. At Patina Studios, our product selection, friendly and knowledgeable showroom staff, and winning installation team makes it possible for your next renovation project to be a grand slam. Don't strike out with the wrong choice at the plate. Patina Studios. Enhance your home's impression.
York Animal Clinic, striving to meet all your animal's healthcare needs by keeping up with the latest advancements in veterinary medicine. Call 402-362-2894.
Todd Anderson Insurance Agency of York offers a wide range of crop, hail, and wind products, from crop and farm owners insurance to health, home, and auto insurance. Give Todd Anderson Insurance a call at 363-0004.
Grand Central Foods of York is proud of local athletes and the hard work they put in. Grand Central Foods, hometown loyal, hometown proud, hometown strong.
It's the weekend. Do you know where your kids are? The dangers of alcohol, marijuana, and other controlled substances are bad enough. They become even worse when teens get behind the wheel or catch a ride with an impaired driver. Parents, it's time to start what could be a life-saving conversation with your kids about the dangers of underage drinking and drug use. Learn more at coalitionrx.org. Paid for by federal grant dollars through Nebraska DHHS and Region 6 Behavioral Healthcare. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
When you're selling, buying, exchanging, or refinancing a home, a parcel of land, or commercial real estate, York County Title Company is here to help you. 608 North Grand Avenue in York. Stinger Plumbing in York believes in a higher standard, providing customers what they want and offering knowledge and expertise to give them exactly what they need. Stinger Plumbing in York. Lifetime Modular Homes of York is committed to bringing Nebraskans together with their perfect home. That commitment's kept them strong for almost 50 years. They support the commitment of local athletes and wish them the best of luck.
Welcome back to Shelby. Pierce Branting. Already 2 pitches here since we were in commercial break. It's 2-0. Trey Richards at the mound for York Cornerstone. It is 5-2. York leads the SOS senior team. They're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Richard now up high. This will be a ball. And the count 3-1. Richard, this one in the zone, now full count 3-2.
And Parker, just remember, watch out for this for the spread.
That's right.
feel like getting hit by a ball today.
Yeah, especially when we're in a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
That next pitch, though, on the 3-2 misses low and inside, and so it will be a walk to lead off this third inning.
We are close enough that it would hurt.
Next up to bat here is Wyatt Urban, the pitcher. So it's pitcher versus pitcher right here. First pitch outside, now 1-0. On the 1-0, Richard delivers one inside. Like a little bit low in the zone as well, but in there, now 1-1. No outs and one person on first. Colin Wingard, Connor Badenhorst, next two batters here for SOS. Richard will try to throw over there to first, and Branting, who is standing there. The 1-1 from Richard. This one hit out into right field, up high. Right fielder comes in, and we've got a catch for the out.
Yeah, that ball just kept hanging up in the air, and it died up there, it looked like, and the right fielder had to make a diving play to make sure he got the out there.
Dakota Brown out there in right field, believing that there was a sub mid-inning, but right there, the play made for the first out. Still a runner on first, and now up to bat is Colin Wingard. Wingard's going to put a bunt down, goes in a really good spot. Almost travels to third base. Well, then the pitcher obviously right there, Richard, just following it. So now runners will be at first and second. And Badenhorst, the lefty, up to bat.
That's a good play to do right there. Get some guys on, put some pressure on the defense, see if they can actually do something about it. Now SOS is in a good scoring opportunity here to try to get closer to that to getting 5 runs.
All right, here we go. This one's going to be ripped right toward left, and it will go down for a base hit. They're signaling Lundstrom to go home, and they're holding, beg your pardon, not Lundstrom, beg your pardon, it was for Branting to come home. He does. They held Urban there at third, but a run comes in for SOS there with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, it was a
Badenhorst right there.
Yeah, it's a good little knock there by the 8-hole. Got past that left fielder too, so able to advance to second and third on the play, and SOS is in an even better scoring position now. They got the tying run over there at second base and the winning run at home.
Now up is number 7, Isaiah Zelazny. Pinch hitting here. Which are we in the 9th spot now? Yep.
Yes.
So Zelazny comes in as the 9 hitter.
So he'll go into right field 2 when they go back on defense.
Ball goes to the catcher. Now after strike and a attempted throw over there to first, or rather third, but not in time. So the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss there. That makes it 1-2. One out. Again, runners on second and third. A tying run. They're at second base. And a swing and a miss there, and Zelazny will strike out.
Bring us back up to the top of the order, though, for SOS.
That's right, and this is Shaden Lundstrom. Triple and a single already. He can get a double.
That'd be a triple in the first, a single in the second, a double in the third.
Third, yep.
He'd have a hit every inning so far.
One was low after the first pitch was a strike. Now it's 1-1.
I don't know if he has any power or not, but a 3-run home run would be kind of cool.
This one's going to get to the second baseman, a grounder right there, and the throw out to first base with 2 outs, and the catch is made there at first for the putout. So SOS puts up 1 run there in the third inning. They cut into the York Cornerstone lead, but it is still a 5-3 York Cornerstone Kings lead as we have played 3 innings. We'll be right back for the 4th next here on Max Country and Strive TV. Edgewater.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank, growing together.
Policy.
You've worked hard to get here, and now it's your time to show what you have. Penner's Tire and Auto in York wishes you the best of luck on your journey.
Live and local. Make Cool Radio and Max Country your stations for coverage of area sports this season.
Jensen Lumber Company in York is proud to offer so many services. From home to business to construction projects, turn to Jensen Lumber in York for all the products and services you need.
Parker Cyza, Noah Boyd back with you here in Shelby. Senior Legion Baseball is brought to you by Lavander's Body Shop, Odopal Insurance, Jones Group in York, Grand Central Foods, and King's Glass. And our title sponsors today, Jansen Ford of York, Edgewater Insurance in Osceola, and Patina Studios. Score is 5-3 after 3 innings of play. We're in the top of the 4th inning, and York will begin things here with Dakota Brown, the 9th hitter in the lineup. And it'd be the top of the order there with Jones, Richard, and Brown, or Bonnell, excuse me. For SOS, still out there is Colin Wingard. Beg your pardon, still out there is Urban.
Yeah, he's really settled in since that first inning. Obviously, that was a pretty big inning. Got out of it, had a clean second inning, and then got out of what could have been a really big inning there in the third.
Swing and a miss there, and that is a strikeout on an 0-2 count.
Of the order.
This is with Noah Jones, who struck out in his last at-bat, but reached base and scored a run back in the first inning. Swing and a miss there on the first pitch for Jones. Next one outside, now 1-1.
Pitch just a little inside there. Let's see, he was a little frustrated right there. He wish he would have stayed in there, gotten hit.
Jumping out of the way. Next one outside, now 3-1. Pitch finds the zone. Now full count, 3-2. And that will head to the Park area. Still 3-2.
Exciting that we have all this Legion baseball though now, especially since just yesterday Nebraska got knocked out of their hopes and dreams of going to the Big Ten tournament.
Yep, especially the way it ended too, how Maryland and Purdue didn't even play, you know, and that ended the season effectively for Nebraska baseball. Yeah, rough end of the year for the Huskers, but I think they'll reload. Noah Jones sees a ball 4 here. He walks to first base.
Yeah, they have a really good team. I mean, it'll be exciting to watch next year and see how not making it to the Big Ten tournament really affects their mindset and how they come out, if they come out to a better start than they did this year.
And the batter here, Richard, the pitcher.
And I guess also shout out to Husker softball. Their season ended yesterday too. They went all the way into they had their College World Series appearance, making it to their regionals.
Made it down to Stillwater, lost to the Cowgirls, should say, on Saturday afternoon, and then in the late game, North Texas took them down after they beat North Texas in the first game of the regional on Friday. So they certainly made a lot of people happy around Lincoln and around the state of Nebraska. Nebraska softball, boy, that was a fun team throughout the year too.
Yeah,
as we've got now a runner here at second base, a throw over there to first, goes past first, and now it'll be Jones at second. So nobody out, or one out rather.
We won't be having any more Big Ten baseball until the 27th to the 30th, I think, in Omaha, where the Big Ten tournament will be. Unfortunately, I don't think a lot of Husker fans will be there.
A lot of them who bought tickets might be trying to give them away now.
Tickets now. But,
still a great time though.
Oh,
Big Ten baseball tournament at the ballpark there, right downtown.
Yeah, it will be fun to watch that.
Swing and a miss there for Richard on a 1-2 count, and Wingard strikes him out.
And then right after that, coming up soon, is the College World Series there in Omaha. That's always exciting, as they will intentionally walk.
Bonnell. So
It's
Richard,
understandable.
yeah, Richard just struck out. Now they get Bonnell on at base. So now runners on first and second here for York Cornerstone. And it'll be Trevor Vadichka up to the plate. The shortstop. Vadichka also 0 for 2 in the game. Struck out and then grounded out.
I mean, that's always first off to the batter that got walked. I mean, that's a good sign. Obviously, they think you're a good hitter, or they know you're a good hitter. And then to the guy up next, I feel like it always gives you a chip on the shoulder. Like, they don't think you're good enough to drive these guys in. We want to face you.
Here is contact made. Lundstrom trying to make the grab. He does and throws over to first, but it's in time. Safe. Right over there. Looked like a bobbled, play right near, right behind the mound. But Lundstrom made the grab, threw it over there, but not in time. So the runner is going to be safe, and that will load the bases here for the Cornerstone Kings.
Put that as an E5 on the third baseman there. Made a good play on it, just bobbled the throw there for the transfer to make a good throw. I mean, we're going to have a mound visit by the head coach, Justin Rodriguez.
It's 5-3. York Cornerstone, the visiting team, leading SOS. We started this game off in the first inning. It was 5 runs in the top of the first for York. SOS answered with 2 runs in the bottom of the first. Neither team able to put up a run in the second. And then SOS another run in the bottom of the third to make the score 5-3.
It's kind of interesting, though. The head coach, the coach for SOS, Justin Rodriguez. He actually used to be a coach for the York Cornerstone Kings.
Yep.
So a little bit of maybe he's got some inside knowledge on how to face certain batters. You know, just a little bit more on how to handle it.
Right.
It's always different facing your old team, though.
Isaac Stark here at the plate for York.
Ooh, that was almost a pool shot.
Yeah, it was right toward the pool in right field. But that'll be fouled back. It is 1-2, the count here to Stark after a couple pitches.
I don't know if you saw what Eric just got, but his nachos.
And a strikeout there to end the inning. So in the top of the fourth, York Cornerstone not able to put up a run. The score stays 5-3 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Next, an SOS up to the plate.
Get big-time savings and small-town service at Jansen Ford of York.
Jansen Ford of York. Whether you're planning a family road trip or looking for a better ride to get you back and forth to school or work, you should check out Jansen Ford of York first. Cars, trucks, SUVs, and more. They will find it, and they will get you on the road with your new ride. With 8 locations, they can find the vehicle you want. For new or previously enjoyed vehicles, Jansen Ford of York is here for you. Stop in just south of York on 81. Call or see their inventory online at jansenfordyork.com.
I'm Dr. Andrew Pohlmeyer, and at the York Medical Clinic, we understand how important your time is to you. We are here when you need us. Your care, your community, York Medical Clinic.
Hits Towing can get you out of a jam. If you need help, call Hits Towing at 402-362-4145 or visit their website at hitstowing.com.
Neighbors Locksmith in York provides lockout service, key origination for lost keys, rekeying, and lock set and duplicate key services for home and business. Call them at 362-3324.
We're in the bottom of the fourth here in Shelby, and the SOS Senior Rebels now up to the plate. This is Legion Baseball on 104.9 Max Country and Strive TV. Our title sponsors for this event today, Jansen Ford of York, Edgewater Insurance in Osceola and Shelby, and Patina Studios. 5-3, York Seniors lead over SOS, and it is, again, the bottom of the fourth, and leading off here is Mick Hotzen for the Senior Rebels. Trey Richards still out there at the plate, or at the mound, rather. He's gone through almost 4 innings, 3 runs allowed.
Yeah, Hotzen for the day, 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking, and he got walked back in the first. So trying to put something on the scoreboard today.
Richard with the pitch that one misses the zone after the first pitch was a strike, and the count here 1-1. Richard delivers. This one going to be fouled back.
That was pretty close there to the max truck. hit the tree branches above it and fell right in front of it.
Still good though. Still good. Now Hotzen 1-2 after that foul. He's going to hit this one toward center, and Isaac Stark right there will make the grab. 1 out now here in the bottom of the fourth. Grady Belt now up to the plate. Belt the catcher. And also has been on base both times here. Hit by pitch, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
Back in the first and second innings.
I don't think any of that's intentional.
Yeah, no.
You got guys coming out here that are just trying to, he's just trying to pitch. It's not like he's purposely trying to hit you. I don't think you really see that till you get into college and like pro ball. Even then, you don't see it all that often anymore because the suspensions, the fines you get.
And
you only do it if they really have it coming to them.
Sure. 2-1 now to Belt.
I don't know. Did you ever see that one video this year of the junior college pitcher who tackled the batter?
Yes, yeah, and there wasn't there some kind of? This is coming straight up toward the crowd here, and everybody's okay. I don't know if you heard that through the radio. Everybody's fine.
Yeah.
Either way, Belt there fouling that one back. It's 2-2.
Goodness. But yeah, the pitcher actually got kicked off the team, suspended. And I have a buddy that plays for Weatherford, which was the team of the pitcher who got kicked off. And he told me, yeah, that league, there's so many fights that happen, which is insane to think. You don't really see fights in baseball ever happen anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't really show great sportsmanship, when things like that happen. Yeah.
I mean, I think the most fighting they do is when the dugout's clear and the bullpen's clear, and there's just a lot of pushing and shoving. But I don't know, not like hockey.
After a ball, now Belt has a full count, 3-2 with 1 out, nobody on. Belt hit by hit by another one. That is 3 hit by pitches for Grady Belt this game as he gets to first.
That one was just 100% unintentional, though. It was a breaking ball that just didn't break.
Now it's Urkoski up for SOS with 1 out and a runner now on first.
I gotta be thinking the runner's trying to steal here. He's been on base 3 times beginning to hit. He's gotta do some damage somehow.
First pitch here down low. It's 1-0.
Urkoski got on a fielder's choice in the first, and then flew out to the center fielder in the second. So.
Richard. This one's going to be popped up right on the foul line. Nobody is going to get there in time. So foul ball makes it now 1-1. Count 1-1 here to the batter, Trey Richards, now trying to throw over to first. One and one here to Urkoski. And the delivery, this one fouled straight back.
I'm calling it right now. If that was a couple feet higher, that's hitting the max truck. It was going towards it.
Richard, this one low with the pitch, and it's going to be now 2-2. Again, York Cornerstone leads 5-3 over SOS. 1 on and 1 out here for SOS, down by 2 runs. This one's going to be fouled straight back into the crowd. It's off the top of a vehicle.
After a bounce.
After one bounce, right?
Yeah. So minimizing on the damage there. Call it hail damage.
Yeah. So 2-2. This is Trey Richards, the pitcher here for the Kings, and this one low and outside for a ball, and now it's 3-2.
If I'm SOS, I think I'm putting that runner in motion here, trying to get him going.
This is going to be a hit out toward right field. Right fielder going there to make the grab for the second out, and then throws over to second to ensure that the runner at first does not get over there. So 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 4th. Still a 2-run ball game. York on defense leading SOS, and now up. Here is Pierce Branting, the lefty. Richard gonna deliver, and we got a Steal attempt from first to second. Runner's going to be safe. Koski got over there, slid in.
You know, when they put, I don't know if they put this little tree hut thing, whatever, in after they did the fence, but if they did it before the fence, they should have brought the fence up just a little bit higher.
Yeah. Yep. For left-handed batters, we're literally just off the.
Because like that one, if I stuck my
left shoulder,
if I stuck my hand out, I might have been able to grab that ball right there.
Yep. Well, two fouls there foul balls there for Branting, and it's 0-2 with 2 outs. Richard can get out of the inning here with this pitch, and it's going to be low for a ball, 1-2.
I just barely missed the outside corner there. There was that umpire hasn't really been given much of anything close on the outside or on the inside in all this game. Really tight zone for the pitchers today.
1-2, and the pitch up high. Now even count, 2-2. Foul tip again, and the count will stay at 2-2. Again, or 2 outs. Runner on second. 2-run ball game, 5-3. Up next, Wyatt Urban for SOS. Richard with the pitch, and this one outside the zone, and so 3-2, full count. Looked like it was close. Richard, and this one in the zone. A strike and a strikeout. That's going to end the inning. SOS leaves a couple on here in the bottom of the 4th. No runs, and it remains 5-3 as we head to the 5th inning. Right after this here on Max Country and Strive TV.
Naloxone is a drug used to safely reverse an opioid overdose and is now more readily available in Nebraska. I'm Dr. Rob Rhodes, a Nebraska family practice physician. I encourage you to learn how to respond to an opioid overdose and administer naloxone to potentially save a life by getting the free Opie Rescue app for your phone. Be Opie ready. Download Opie Rescue.
Paid for by the CDC. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services and aired in cooperation with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Sapp Brothers Travel Center is your stop for fuel, food, and gifts. With special sales monthly in their travel center, delicious food from Lucille's famous fried chicken. That's Sapp Brothers Travel Center, north of the interstate in York.
Jansen Ford of York with a full lineup of new Ford vehicles. Great deals on current year models, and be sure to check their lineup of certified pre-owned Ford vehicles. Jansen Ford of York.
Crossroads Awards and gifts in York. Whether you need a trophy, a medal, a plaque, or a banner, they are sure to have an award perfect for your need. Crossroads Awards in York on 6th Street.
Top of the 5th inning here in Shelby. Parker Cyza, Noah Boyd back with you as it's 5-3. The York Cornerstone Senior Legion team beating the SOS Senior Legion team, SOS, Shelby, Osceola, and Stromsburg. And the game being played here in Shelby today. These two teams will play once more, on the schedule at least, on June 28th. That'll be in York at Levitt Stadium.
It's like a complete opposite game from the juniors game. It's a lot closer of a game. I mean, the juniors game was just a blowout.
Yep. 8-0 SOS.
Run rule game.
Yep.
This one, it's like, this could be anybody's ball game with just one swing of the bat.
But it's Colin Wingard out there at pitcher for SOS.
But it is a lot more exciting when you have these close games. Baseball games can be long, but it does make it exciting when they're close games.
Parker Anderson will lead off here for York. in the top of the 5th. Wingard, this one going to be low for a ball. Hits the dirt. Next pitch gets in there for a strike, now 1-1.
You know, both pitchers, though, for SOS and York have done really good, though. They're going the distance so far.
Anderson reached base on balls in the last 2 at-bats in his his only 2 at-bats here in this game. This is his 3rd at-bat.
The first one he scored.
Yep. Wingard behind the catcher there with that pitch, and it's still 2-2. Swing and a miss there for the strikeout. So Anderson struck out, and that will bring up for York Connor Kolota, the first baseman.
It just looks like pitcher for SOS, Urban, he is just, after that first inning, he has really just settled down. He's striking out so many guys at this point. He has 9 strikeouts so far today.
Yeah.
And only 2 of those strikeouts came in the first inning.
2-0 though here to the next batter. Carter Kolota. Kolota now swings at this one. This one fouled back. And it's 2-1. Kolota gets this one into the outfield, a grounder right between first and second. That gets down there for a base hit. And Kolota, that's his first hit of the game. Got on base though, all 3 times he's been.
Yeah, the first one he had a fielder's choice, and then the second one error by the third baseman, and now he's actually finally picked up that solid hit.
First pitch in there to a strike to the next batter. This is Cam Logston. Next pitch low as well, now 1-1. Wingard upstairs, now it's 2-1. Pitch, and that one in there for a strike. Nice fastball. 2-2. 1 out, 1 on first for the York Seniors. They lead 5-3 here in the top of the 5th. The pitch, this time on the 2-2, is down low. Now full count, 3-2. And this one going to be fouled back. Count remains full. Starting to chill off a little bit here as sun goes behind some clouds.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah. 3-2 here to Logston, and he's going to be walked as that pitch misses low. Now runners on first and second here for the Kings. And now that's going to bring up Dakota Brown.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, he's 0 for 2 day with 2 strikeouts. So looking to do some sort of damage here. Just put the ball in play at this point.
First pitch in there for a strike.
I don't know, if you're Brown here, you just got to think as long as you can move your runners and so they can advance a bag, that you've done your job.
Swing and a miss there by Brown. 0-2 now with one out.
Let your top of the order guys come up and drive them in and do something here. I'm not saying that he can't do it, it's just, it's a little bit easier to have a mindset of doing something.
Swing and a miss there by Brown, and that will strike him out. 2 gone now here in the top of the 5th, and that will bring up the top of the order for York, Noah Jones.
Yeah, Jones on the day, he's got a single, a strikeout, and he was walked in the 4th. So a nice 1-for-2 day, looking to make it 2-for-3.
First pitch here to Jones misses for a ball, 1-0. Runner on first and on second.
And Jones is the only guy on this team that
This is going to be a hit. Yep, hit into the outfield, and they're going to hold the runner there at third. Kalota does not get the go-ahead, so that's just going to load the bases.
And I really thought they were going to send him there with 2 outs.
They do not, and so it's going to be, yeah, still 2 outs. Now Trey Richards, the pitcher, up to the plate.
It's the high socks that are doing it for him. That's why he's doing so good today.
Yep.
You know what they say, you know, if you look good, you play good.
Here's the pitch now to Richard. First pitch is low for ball 1. 1-0. 2 gone here in the 5th. Bases loaded. The pitch here by SOS. This one in for a strike. Now 1-1.
And you'll see it here with the runners. They're going to get a lot bigger of a lead because the pitcher's actually going to come out of the windup here instead of coming from the stretch.
Another swing and a miss there. Now 1-2.
Which pretty much just means he can't pick them off at any time once he starts his windup.
This one's going to miss up high. Count is 2-2 with 2 outs. Swing and a miss to end the inning, and a strikeout. That will do things here in the top of the 5th. Our Cornerstone still leads 5-3. It's a 2-run game with SOS up to the plate next here on Max Country and Strive TV.
Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people.
This is Alan Odepal, Odepal Insurance, at 4th and Grant in York Town Center. Insurance is our only business.
2468, who do we appreciate? High Tech Auto, High Tech Auto, High Tech Auto. Rah, rah, rah. Go to High Tech Auto on the curve in York.
At York General, our priority is you, and we thank you for choosing us. The mission at York General to continue providing York and the surrounding area the very best in healthcare.
It's the weekend. Do you know where your kids are? The dangers of alcohol, marijuana, and other controlled substances are bad enough. They become even worse when teens get behind the wheel or catch a ride with an impaired driver. Parents, it's time to start what could be a life-saving conversation with your kids about the dangers of underage drinking and drug use. Learn more at coalitionrx.org. Paid for by federal grant dollars through Nebraska DHHS and Region 6 Behavioral Healthcare. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Edgewater Insurance and Real Estate in Shelby and Osceola has been serving Nebraska for more than 60 years. Edgewater Insurance is an independent insurance agency that can provide individually tailored and cost-effective policies and plans for individuals, business owners, farmers, or groups. Their agents are dedicated to their clients and provide honest, prompt, and excellent service to their clients. Provide yourself, your family, and your livelihood with the best insurance coverage to fit your needs. Contact Edgewater Insurance in Shelby or Osceola and let one of their agents customize your policy.
At Heavy Metal Supply, they know how much hard work it takes to be successful on the scoreboard. Stop by in downtown York or give Josh a call at 362-7000.
Live and local. Make Cool Radio and Max Country your stations for coverage of area sports this season.
Few services are as dependable as Copcho's Sanitation. Copcho's offers complete refuse collection, recycling, roll-off service, residential toters, and dependable service Copcho Sanitation in York.
Let's do it. Let's get away. Let's go outside, cast a line, and reel in good times with our family and friends. Get a little peace, quiet, and relaxation. And make some memories that will last a lifetime. Let's do it. Let's Fish Nebraska. Start planning your fishing trip today at letsfishnebraska.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
See Kreidel Enterprises, your participating independent American Standard Air dealer. Call 362-2500 today. Kreidel Enterprises, a name you can trust.
Live and local. Make Cool Radio and Max Country your stations for coverage of area sports this season.
Best of luck to everyone from Beaver Bearing Company in York, your one-stop shop for industrial and machinery parts. They know you'll make everyone proud.
We are in the bottom of the 5th inning here in Shelby. Parker Cyza, Noah Boyd back with you as it is Wyatt Urban leading off the 5th with a hit by pitch. Trey Richards, or rather Isaac Stark now the new pitcher out there for York. First pitch he throws is a pitch that hit the batter, and so that gets one on here for SOS.
Yeah, so what it's looking like is the center fielder Stark is coming into pitch, and then the pitcher Richard is actually just going to center field.
This one gets away from the catcher now, and that's going to send the runner to second.
I mean, SOS is coming out here. They've got their opportunity to at least get one back here before the 7th.
This is Colin Wingard, the right-handed batter. This one he's going to put a bunt down, but it's popped right up to the pitcher, so that's going to be caught for an out. Wingard not happy with himself after that. So one out, and now that will bring up number 21, Connor Batenhorst.
That is not what you want to have happen there. He's just trying to move him over to third, at least get something going on here, and ends up popping up to the pitcher.
So now it's the lefty Batenhorst, who got on with a single in his last at-bat.
And struck out looking in the first, so it's 1 for 2 here.
Stark with the pitch. This one low. And that will be ball 2. So a lefty pitcher versus a lefty batter right here.
Which, Legion Baseball, you never see. You hardly ever see lefty batters, let alone lefty pitchers coming in.
Three and 0 though, as that last pitch missed the zone as well. Runner on at second base. And this pitch will get in the zone for a strike. Found it almost right in the middle. Now 3 and 1.
Yeah, and this SOS team has a couple of good lefty hitters. So that's always fortunate to have.
Another pitch that finds the zone here. Batenhorst doesn't swing at it. Now 3 and 2, full count. He would be the tying run at the plate. And a runner on second. Swing and a miss there for a strikeout. It was 3-0. And then Batenhorst, 3 straight strikes thrown by Stark, is struck out. That's going to bring up the 9th hitter, Isaiah Zelazny, checked into the game. And I believe the 4th inning. Stark now delivers. This one misses for an 1-0 count.
Yeah, he comes up, kind of has that old-fashioned look to him. He's got the high pants, the black shoes, no batting gloves.
Nope.
You don't ever see that anymore. But I mean, I guess we also saw a guy using garden gloves earlier, so kind of seeing a little bit of everything.
Yeah. 2-0 here to Zelazny. Stark again with the pitch, but he'll miss. 3-0.
I don't know. I guess the gardening gloves. Maybe I should have thought about that when I was playing, because those gloves get expensive at some point.
It's true. Yeah. All the different brands there. On a 3-0 pitch, this one up high for ball 4, and Zelazny will get on base. And that is a tying run in this bottom of the 5th inning right there. 5-3. York Cornerstone seniors lead SOS.
And we're at the top of the order
back
now.
up to the top here with Shaden Lundstrom. A triple and a single already in this game for him.
Yeah, he's had a great game at the plate.
First pitch was a triple. First pitch in the bottom of the 1st. He ripped that in the left.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if he put something in play here.
Stark missed on the first one. Second one finds the zone. Now it's 1-1.
But I mean, you'd want that from your leadoff batter to consistently be getting on base.
Yeah. Stark now throws this one up high, and it will be ball 2. 2-1. Isaac Stark, a player here for York that spent time on both the juniors and the seniors last year. This year, primarily, of course, only on the senior team. This is a ball that gets past the catcher. That's going to advance runners now to 2nd and 3rd. So the tying run, Isaiah Zelazny there at second base. Three and 1 here to Lundstrom. And this one will miss. And that's going to be a walk that puts Lundstrom on base and loads the bases here for the Rebels. Mick Hudson now up to the plate.
Now
after a quick mound visit.
Now for SOS, they have the tying run at second and the leading run at first. And it would never be bad to get some extra runs on there if they can do something here. They just have to find a way to actually get their batters home. They've really struggled with that today. We're only really doing anything in the 1st and the 3rd inning.
We'll see if Hudson can do that. The first pitch up high for ball 1. And 2 outs. This would be a big out if York can get it.
Yes.
Missed. Yeah, almost had to jump out of the way there.
Yeah.
Hudson, though, stays on his feet, and it's a 2-0 count.
He might be feeling a little better if he was at first right now, but it happens to the best of us.
One up high for a ball. Now 3-0. Walk would send home a run.
Yeah. Now, if you're him, if you're Hudson, you can't be swinging at anything here, especially with 2 outs.
This one outside. That's going to walk Hudson, and Wyatt Urban from third base get walked home. Make it a 1-run game. Now Grady Bell up to the plate for the Rebels. Isaiah Zelazny at third base for SOS. Fresh off a busy weekend for him at state track and among a few others on both these teams, but
and Bell has actually been hit 3 times.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
he gets hit a 4th time, that's just I don't know, unlucky.
Well, and it wasn't like we talked about it when those were happening. It didn't seem intentional, obviously.
Yeah. None of them
just
did.
hit the
Like 2 of them barely grazed him, and the other one actually hit him pretty good.
Another one.
It's called.
Yeah.
It was a little low, but if it's close, you gotta
call it like you see it, right?
Something's gonna get called.
1-1 now, 2 outs.
he hasn't really had the opportunity to hit, so hopefully for him, he's thinking he's got to hit something.
Swing and a miss there for Belt. Now 1-2, and this is a big pitch here for York and Stark.
Yeah, get out of the bases loaded with being up by a run still.
Stark, this one fouled straight back, and the count will stay at 1-2.
Yeah, if you're York here, you want something hit up into the air or a strikeout or something on the ground, easy play.
This pitch is low, and Stark thought he was headed back to the dugout, but it's going to be 2-2.
Yeah, it was a close, but it was just, I mean, the umpire's been calling that all game, so.
Even count, 2-2, and Belt, good eye right there. It's up high, full count.
Now he's got nowhere to go here except for over the plate. So all of the runners are going to be put into motion here with 2 outs, which will be anything hit is scoring 2, maybe 3, if it's in the outfield.
Start. Now Belt gonna put it in there.
He'll score 2.
Grounder right to past third base. That's gonna get 2 runs in, and the runner there is gonna be safe at third. Big time hit right there for Grady Belt. 2-run RBI, and SOS now leads 6-5. Putting up 2 runs here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
And that is just not what you want if you were York.
That was just a rip right past the third baseman.
And there's nothing you can do about that. The third baseman, Noah Jones, he made a good play on that. He did what he could, got some leather on the ball, and it just went a little bit too far out of his reach. So all you can do if you're York now is limit the damage. Make it a 1-run ball game still.
Now up is Rurkowski. This one up high for ball 2. First pitch ball as well, now 2-0.
Yeah, your Cox, he's yet to get a hit on the day.
Stark will find the zone on this pitch on the 2-0. Now it's 2-1. Your Cornerstone Baseball and SOS Baseball today brought to you by Lavander's Body Shop, Odopol Insurance, Jones Group in York, Grand Central Foods, and King's Glass. Here's a foul straight back.
That one was close. It was close.
Close to the truck over there.
Yeah. Yes.
2-2 still, yeah. Good eye here for SOS. That one's going to miss the zone, and it makes it a 3-2. Wind now almost completely died down.
Yeah,
here at the ballpark.
It's been going back and forth this entire day.
And this is going to be a grounder right to the third baseman. Throw over to first is in time. Pelota makes the grab. Jones made the throw, and that's going to end the inning. But SOS puts up 3 runs to regain, or rather take the lead for the first time. And it is 6-5 as we head to the 6th inning. We'll be back right after this here on Max Country and Strive TV.
Get big time savings and small town service at Jansen Ford of York.
Jansen Ford of York. Whether you're planning a family road trip or looking for a better ride to get you back and forth to school or work, you should check out Jansen Ford of York first. Cars, trucks, SUVs, and more. They will find it, and they will get you on the road with your new ride. With 8 locations, they can find the vehicle you want. For new or previously insured vehicles, Jansen Ford of York is here for you. Stop in just south of York on 81. Call or see their inventory online at JansenFordYork.com.
North Printing and Office Supply. New name, same people, and same great service and products since 1969. Good luck to all area athletes.
Accidents happen by chance, not by choice, but you do have a choice where to have your damaged vehicle repaired, and that choice is Autocraft Collision and Graphics in York. It's your vehicle, it's your choice.
Dan's Construction of York will custom design your commercial building project or your farm buildings. Call Dan at 362-6754.
Parker Cyza and Noah Boyd back with you here from Shelby, Nebraska. SOS and York Legion Baseball right here on Max Country and Strive TV. We are in the top of the 6th inning. And it is a one-run game, 6-5. SOS, that's Shelby, Osceola, and Strasburg. It's York. York up to it right here in the top. This is Colin Wingard. Now out there is the pitcher for SOS. Wingard, first one to Garrett Bonnell. This one low. Will be ball 1. Let's go, Juniors here, kid. Next pitch up high, now 2-0. Contact made, and that's going to hit in the gap between center and left. So Garrett Bonnell second hit of the game. Or third, second.
Second hit. Yeah, he had that first hit in the first inning. Grounded out to a 4-3 in second. Got him with a walk in the fourth. His second hit.
So that will bring up Trevor Badichka.
We'll have a courtesy runner over there at first, too.
Yep. Dirk's checking in over there. Badichka is going to hit this one. It bounces and then hits a vehicle right over there on
Bounced
the
off
right
the
side.
tree and then right back into the windshield.
Foul ball right over the York dugout. So 0-1, Badichka now 0-2 as he swings and misses.
I wonder if Dirks, he must have some bit of speed if they have a courtesy running.
Yeah.
Is my guess.
This one going to miss low. Now 1-2. Badichka 0-for-2 so far today. And the pitch by Wingard, swing and a miss. A lot of heat thrown there by Wingard. That's a strikeout for the first out of the inning. Now up Isaac Stark. Stark makes contact. This is heading toward left. It gets down in fair territory. And then into foul. The left fielder has to go grab it. Stark, though, gets there with a single. And then Dirks, the pinch runner over there at first, will stop at second. And so now 2 on here for York with 1 out in the top of the 6th inning.
Yeah, Anderson's up. He's walked twice in this ball game and a strikeout.
So Anderson, Wingard the pitch, and it finds the zone there low, but a strike, 0-1. Next pitch, down low, below the knees. 1-1. Carter Kolota is up next for York. Swing and a miss there by Anderson. And it's now 1-2. York trailing here for the first time this game in this top half of the 6th inning. And a swing and a miss there. 2 outs in the inning. 2 strikeouts as well here for Wingard. And now up base. Carter Colota with 2 outs. Still in good shape with runners on first and second.
Yeah, he had a single last time at the bat.
This one's going to be a grounder right to the second baseman, Zelazny. He throws over to first to Urban, who catches it, and that's going to be out number 3. So in the top of the 6th, nothing doing there for York. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th next with SOS up by 1 and back at the plate. You're listening to Legion Baseball on Max Country and Stripe TV.
The count is full, bases loaded with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Play ball! At Patina Studios, we feel our customer experience is as important as this next pitch. We take pride in every aspect of our game. At Patina Studios, our product selection, friendly and knowledgeable showroom staff, and winning installation team makes it possible for your next renovation project to be a grand slam. Don't strike out with the wrong choice at the plate. Patina Studios, enhance your home's impression.
If you're looking for a step beyond the ordinary in all of life's important moments, call Peterson's Pedal Company in York. Whatever the occasion, let their flowers make it special. It's Peterson's Pedal Company.
Get your car or truck repaired right the first time at Lavander's Body Shops in Grand Island, Hastings, St. Paul, North Platte, Kearney, York, Omaha, and their newest location in Seward.
Arby's believes you have to work hard, dream big, play fair, have fun, and get it done. Follow that plan and you'll make a difference.
It's the bottom of the 6th inning here in Shelby. Shelby, Osceola, and Stromsburg Legion Baseball. The Rebels lead this one 6-5. They scored 3 runs back in the 5th inning. And now they again have this 1-run lead. Maybe could expand on it. A couple insurance runs here in the bottom part of the 6th. Again for this 7-inning Legion Baseball game. Day 1 here of Legion Baseball for both of these teams. First games on the schedule. Coverage today on Max Country and Strive TV is brought to you by Lavander's Body Shop, Paul Insurance, Jones Group in York, Grand Central Foods, and King's Glass. Also, our title sponsors today are Jansen Ford of York, Edgewater Insurance in Osceola and Shelby, and Patina Studios. Isaac Stark still getting a couple warm-up pitches here in the 6th. Trey Richards for York had a really good start to this game as starting pitcher. Stark came in and the lead was taken by SOS, so we'll see what Stark can do here in the top of the 6th. Leading off here for SOS is going to be Pierce Branting. This pitch is going to be up high for Branting, and a ball. It's 1-0. Up and delivers. This one finds the zone low, but in there for a strike, 1-1. Stark winds and delivers. This one over the head of the catcher to the backstop, and the count will be 2-1. 2-1 here, and the pitch right in the middle of the zone, but nope, excuse me, ball, 3-1. Looked like it was middle from our vantage point. Yeah. Maybe just a little outside.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
This pitch gonna find it down low. Now it's 3-2, full count. Full count here to Branting, and this is going to get there for a strike.
Get him looking on that pitch. There you go. Hey, Cameron, get in here.
That will send one out to the dugout. Wyatt Urban will head to the plate. If you're SOS, you want to see some more hits and runs here on the board in just a one-run game. Urban is going to get hit by a pitch, and he'll get on first base. Quickly turns around to check and see if the catcher now back there, Garrett Bonnell, is all right. I think it might have hit him as well. Stark, though, is going to get a mound visit from Coach Bonnell.
Yeah, and I don't think
team's going to take a meeting.
I don't think this is going to be a pitching change. I wouldn't think.
Yeah. Haven't seen anybody. Well,
they don't really have a bullpen or
No.
anything here. The home team has a makeshift bullpen, it looks like there, with just like a portable rubber. And they must have stepped off the home plate over there down the left field line.
Bottom of the 6th inning, 1 out and 1 on base here for the Rebels. This is Colin Wingard, Hunter Badenhorst on deck here for the Rebels. Pitch here for Stark, right down the middle. Strike 1. Wingard in the game. Reached base back in the 3rd inning, but was left on. Bunt put down. Stark gloves it. Nobody over there at first to make the play.
That's tough. He put down a good bunt, but the first baseman was crashing for some reason, and it wasn't his bunt towards the third baseman.
So that will put now a runner on 1st and 2nd here for SOS. This is Batenhorst. Now up to the plate. Stark, first pitch in there for a strike, and it is 0-1.
Batenhorst is 1 for 3 on the day with a single in the 3rd.
6-5 is the score. SOS leads. Runners on 1st and 2nd here. Batenhorst going to put down a bunt. Gets to Stark. Stark will throw over to Kolota, and that time the play is made, but runners advance to 2nd and 3rd. And now there are 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Also brings up Isaiah Zelazny. Stark here to Zelazny. First pitch is low. On the 1-0, next pitch finds the zone for a strike. So Stark finds the zone there. Now 1-1. Runners on 2nd and 3rd, and Zelazny's going to get hit right in the back on that following pitch. So that'll load the bases here with 2 outs. And now up is the top of the order, Shaden Lundstrom up to bat. And this is getting to be dangerous territory here for York.
Yeah.
But still 2 outs.
They only need the 1 out here too, just to.
Yep.
Anywhere on the diamond is gonna get an out for them.
First pitch, a ball, but then a throw over to, or rather a strike, I should say. Then a throw over to 3rd, but not in time. So the runner's still safe at 3rd. That's Wingard right there, or rather Urban right there. And an 0-1 count here to Shaden Lundstrom. This one's going to be low, and Lundstrom will now tie up the count here at 1-1. Stark here winds and delivers, and this one had the height but not near the zone. Must have been either inside.
Yeah,
and now it's 2-1.
I'm thinking that pitch was just a little too inside. The umpire really isn't giving him much leeway this whole game.
Stark now back to Lundstrom. This one low for ball 3.
He's got nowhere to go except for over the plate.
A walk here would score one more run for SOS, make it 7-5, and it's up high for the 4th ball. So that's going to bring home Urban. And that may be the day for Stark.
I'm thinking that it might be, especially if York wants to stay in this game.
So now it's 7-5. SOS leads and the bases are loaded with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. One more inning, of course, in the 7th, but looks like there'll be a quick pitching change here. We'll take a break. We'll be right back and brief you on that. It's coming up next here on Max Country and Strive TV.
It's the weekend. Do you know where your kids are? The dangers of alcohol, marijuana, and other controlled substances are bad enough. They become even worse when teens get behind the wheel or catch a ride with an impaired driver. Parents, it's time to start what could be a life-saving conversation with your kids about the dangers of underage drinking and drug use. Learn more at coalitionrx.org. Paid for by federal grant dollars through Nebraska DHHS and Region 6 Behavioral Healthcare. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
For all your office needs, think EECS Office Solutions. Whether it's copier and printers, office supplies, furniture, or janitorial products, EECS has you covered.
We the People Fencing of York specializes in fencing, concrete, and excavation. Quality, professional, and prompt work guaranteed. Call for estimates 402-710-0283.
Aurora Co-op is your go-to resource for better information, better products, and better services. And they're also a proud supporter of area athletes. Check them out at auroracoop.com. Edgewater Insurance and Real Estate in Shelby and Osceola has been serving Nebraska for more than 60 years. Edgewater Insurance is an independent insurance agency that can provide individually tailored and cost-effective policies and plans for individuals, business owners, farmers, or groups. Their agents are dedicated to their clients and provide honest, prompt, and excellent service to their clients. Provide yourself, your family, and your livelihood with the best insurance coverage to fit your needs. Contact Edgewater Insurance in Shelby or Osceola and let one of their agents customize your policy.
Welcome back. It is 7-5. We are in still the bottom of the 6th. Here, SOS with 1 run put on and a new pitcher in here. This is Noah Jones, and his first delivery is going to be a hit out into the outfield. A catch would end the inning, going towards center field, and it's made right there. So we just took a break, but we'll take one more as SOS puts up 1 run here in the 6th inning, and they lead at 7-5. Can York come back to keep this game alive? We'll find out next here on Max Country and Strive TV.
Edgewater Insurance and Real Estate in Shelby and Osceola has been serving Nebraska for more than 60 years. Edgewater Insurance is an independent insurance agency that can provide individually tailored and cost-effective policies and plans for individuals, business owners, farmers, or groups. Their agents are dedicated to their clients and provide honest, prompt, and excellent service to their clients. Provide yourself, your family, and your livelihood with the best insurance coverage to fit your needs. Contact Edgewater Insurance in Shelby or Osceola and let one of their agents customize your policy.
When you're just getting started as an ag producer, it's important that you surround yourself with experienced professionals to help you along the way. That's exactly why you should choose Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
McCormick's Heating and Air. We service all makes and models along with the best savings on filters. Turn to the experts. McCormick's Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 362-4156.
Extreme Automotive in York, providing personalized, honest service you can count on bumper to bumper. Good luck to all area athletes from Extreme Auto in York.
The count is full, bases loaded with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Play ball! At Patina Studios, we feel our customer experience is as important as this next pitch. We take pride in every aspect of our game. At Patina Studios, our product selection, friendly and knowledgeable showroom staff, and winning installation team makes it possible for your next renovation project to be a grand slam. Don't strike out with the wrong choice at the plate. Patina Studios, enhance your home's impression.
We're in the top of the 7th here in Shelby. The first Legion baseball game of the season for the York Cornerstone Junior and Senior Legion teams, as well as the Stromsburg, Osceola, and Shelby Junior and Senior Legion teams. Earlier today, we had an 8-0 SOS Juniors win over the York Juniors. And now, pretty good game here in the Seniors. It's a 2-run game going into the 7th inning. The SOS team is the home team, and they are leading 7-5 here in the top of the final inning. So York needs some runs here. This is going to be at least a decent start. Good hit out in the outfield. They are by the leadoff batter, but it's caught right there for the first out. That had a lot of length on it for Cam Logston, the 8th hitter in the lineup. But not quite there. Fly out there to center.
He hit it a long ways away, but just not enough.
Yep. And now we got Colin Kotchwar into the game. Reliever, number 24, or not reliever, but back up there in the game. Kotchwar, the reason I say that is there was a Kotchwar Jr. Who was pitching. So anyway, here we go.
Oh, hopefully
One out.
He can provide a little bit of life here for York. They haven't really had anything going for him since that first inning.
First inning, 5 runs put on by the Senior Kings, but been a little slow since. No runs put up since that first inning.
It also doesn't help when Urban has just settled down completely and just gone to town on striking them out, and he works the counts really good. He's having a really good game so far.
There's a foul now.
Sorry.
Over there, no, that Wingard there at the mound, yeah.
Excuse me, that
No,
is
yep.
my
But, I mean, both really. Urban started out really kind of dealing there a little bit, showed variety of pitches, and then Wingard really liked the pass, I think, 2 innings.
Has came in and
Yeah.
really been good.
Wingard here can throw heat. This one going to be low, though, and it will be now 2-2.
You know, like you said, it's kind of tough to see their numbers and stuff out there with the dark purple and the black. And one wears 33 and the other wears 3.
There's going to be a grounder right to second. That's going to get past the second baseman, Zelazny. Right there, can't make the grab. And so 1 on here for York. And that's going to bring up the top of the order.
I mean, that brings some life to York. I would think so. Even though it was an error by the second baseman, that brings some sort of life now that you have the tying run at home plate. Have a pinch runner, it looks like.
Yep. So Noah Jones just stepped into the mound in the last inning. Not the last out there.
He only even had to throw 1 pitch.
Yep. First pitch there, a ball, now 1-0. Runner on first, 1 out. Wingard delivers. This one going to get hit into the outfield. Guest gets over the pitcher's head. Now 2 on with 1 out. Right there, Noah Jones with a clutch single. Now that brings up Trey Richards. Started at pitcher this game, but he's been struck out the last 3 times. Struck out in the 2nd, the 4th, and the 5th innings.
Yeah, the only time he's been on base is with that walk there in the first.
Scored a run there in that first inning. First pitch by Wingard down low. 4-1. Obviously, if Richard gets on base, he represents the leading run.
Yes, right now I'm sure that's not going through his mind, and it's I want to get on base.
Get on base. First thing you got to do.
Yeah, next guy up type of mentality.
Wingard here delivers the 0-1, now 0-2.
Yeah, you always want to do your job, because you do your job, you get that next guy coming up. And
Swing and a miss there, and that's going to retire Rickert right there for 2 outs, and now they're going to do a pitcher's change here. Interesting, but hear the coach say 105. It's 105 pitches.
Yeah, he hit his pitch count, which still is a thing here in Legion Baseball, that you can only pitch so many pitches in a game, which 105 is a lot for anybody. So yeah, we'll see how this bringing a new pitcher in. What happens there?
Yeah.
If he can settle in as good as the last one, or if York's going to take advantage of maybe seeing somebody new.
And out there it is Urkoski, Corby Urkoski.
Yeah, I think he just left shortstop. So.
Yep. So we will see how he does here in the top of the 7th, and if he can close this one out here for the home team, SOS, over the York Cornerstone Seniors. Legion Baseball here on Max Country and Strive TV. We'll be back shortly.
See Kopsa Odie and Associates for tax planning, consultation, and preparation. Let them help you with account services, financial analysis, or estate and succession planning. That's Kopsa Odie and Associates in York.
Live and local. Make Cool Radio and Max Country your stations for coverage of area sports this season.
G-Force Car Wash offers 4 convenient locations and a variety of services including touchless and soft touch automatic washes, self-service bays, and free vacuums.
Garrett Bonnell here for the Kings. 2 outs. And the new pitcher, Urkoski, right there. This is going to be a drive right there to second. Can't make the play. And then the throw over to third. Oh, he got off the bag. What are they going to call?
Wait, no umpire has made a... Did the home plate umpire make the call?
I think so.
You bait him into that?
Well, that's a strange way to end this game, isn't it?
The shortstop bobbled the handle right there on a simple throw to first or to second, bobbled it.
Yep.
And everybody was going to be safe, but he overran third and then got thrown out. So.
That was a pretty good game we saw here today. A lot of action, especially late in that game. It started off, obviously, Noah really well, 5-2 after the first inning. York Cornerstone led the game, and then it was in the bottom of the first when SOS got on board, making it 5-2. Then no runs in the second, 1 run for SOS in the third, and then they took the lead in the 5th inning with 3 runs to make it 6-5, and then in the 6th inning added 1 more run to make it 7-5, and then right there the end, the tag out there in third to end the game. 7-5 the final score. SOS wins it over York in the first Legion game for both teams here in the 2022 season. And we'll take a very short break. We'll come back and wrap this one up. Here from Shelby.
Become a new Strive school. Join a community of educators and students. Get access to support, resources, and education. Your fans watch for free, and there's even a new revenue opportunity for your school. Contact sales at strive.tv to sign up your school to become a Strive school.
Cyza, Noah Boyd with you for one final time here on this Sunday of Legion Baseball here on Max Max Country and Strive TV. Thanks for all who listened or watched along here too. One really good game here to wrap it up. The York Cornerstone seniors and the SOS Rebels seniors. Final score 7-5 as the Rebels get a couple of runs there in the 5th and 6th innings to wrap this one up. They go to 1-0 on the year. The York seniors are 0-1. Player of the game here, Noah. Who stood out today for you?
It was kind of tough to tell one person, especially for SOS. But I have to go with their pitching staff today. All their pitchers that came in today did really good. They gave up only those 5 runs in the first inning, and then after that they were lights out.
Urkoski and Urban kind of came in there. Urban wrapped up that game, or rather, Wingard wrapped up that game. Number 3, they're dealing at the mound. But yeah, how many strikeouts? You got a lot of Ks there on that board.
They had 14 strikeouts combined today, and so they just did really good. Their pitching staff. That shortstop came in at the end to help put them out. Only really had to make a couple pitches, but besides that, everybody. I would have to say they're players of the game. Their entire pitching staff.
All right, Noah, it was great having you along today. Thanks for coming out. Glad we could have a couple good ones here in Shelby. As would like to thank our sponsors here as we wrap things up. Jansen Ford of York, Edgewater Insurance in Osceola and Shelby, Patina Studios, Lavander's Body Shop, Odapal Insurance, Jones Group in York, Grand Central Foods, and King's Glass. Again, the final score for the second